Happy Tuesday, everyone. I do know what day it is. We are again in this weird vortex of the week between Christmas and New Year's when nobody knows
Right.
what
I
day it
know.
is.
Never know what time it is or day or what
Exactly.
year. What year?
But we do know what we do know is that it's Tuesday
It is Tuesday because
because we
I'm
have
back.
Morgan with us for the first time in a few weeks. I know
I
I felt like I had
know.
not been here in forever. I know you
I know.
feel that way too, but it is Pour It Out Tuesday and we are live. We are streaming on Facebook, YouTube, and X, as well as the mothership, like Clay likes to call it, the 50,000-watt flamethrower that
I
is
know.
WIB
It
103.9.
stretches so far now.
It does. And we are live in the Men's Health and Women's Wellness of Mississippi studios. Of course, Morgan, you know a few things about that place,
Just a little.
just a little bit. And it is almost 2026.
I know. I can't believe it. And I feel like I just got used to writing 2025.
I know.
Actually, I'm pretty sure I wrote 2024 on something like last week. So
I
there's
feel
that.
like yesterday we were saying, let's talk about all the different light displays and tell families where they can go and the
Yep.
different things they can do. And then Christmas has come and gone.
I know.
We
It went so
are on the verge
fast.
of a new year.
I know. I know. Do you have any big plans for 26?
Well, we're going to the Sugar Bowl.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
So hopefully, hotty toddy, everybody. Hopefully, we can defeat Georgia. You know, I would just be so tickled if we won a national championship and got to throw that in Lane Kiffin's face.
I'm just, I'm a state fan. I know.
I'm sorry.
I know. But I will root for any Mississippi team that makes it anywhere because, just we don't get that opportunity very often. Any of our Mississippi teams.
No, I mean,
so I'm here for Ole Miss. If they're gonna push through and get it, then let's do it.
my dad was a huge Ole Miss fan, and that was his stance too. He said, if they're not playing Ole Miss, I'm going to cheer for the Mississippi team.
That's right.
If they've been able to make it, and we've seen huge strides in baseball with both Mississippi State and Ole Miss. So I just think it would be good for the state,
Yeah, for sure,
to bring home a football national championship. And as far as I know, this is about the closest we've ever been.
Yep. So hopefully they can carry the ball over the line.
Let's do it. I saw this morning that 5 of Georgia's starters are out. So I'm like,
oh wow.
Woo-hoo!
Oh wow.
Maybe that gives us a little bit of a chance.
So I don't follow all those sports and stuff. So that's happening this Saturday. So what's
going down? New Year's Day.
New Year's Day.
It's be Thursday in New Orleans.
I didn't know that. Okay.
Yes,
okay.
I was at the was it the last Sugar Bowl that we went to? It was before the Sugar Bowl was like a playoff game. It was just a bowl game. And so Brad, my husband, and I went in New Year's Day 2016. And we won that game. So I'm hoping maybe I'm a good luck charm.
Maybe so.
We'll see.
I'm going to cheer them on either way because, State's obviously not.
They're not there.
They're not there.
So did y'all manage to stay well through the holidays?
Let's see. Well, I think we battled the flu. I think we were battling the flu last time. I was actually in the studio. So battled the flu, finally got over it. Somehow we managed to keep everybody else from getting it, just the oldest.
Oh gosh, I don't know how you managed that.
I know, because we were in close quarters and somehow, I feel like that happened last year too. But other than that, everybody stayed pretty well, except for just whatever other virus that's going around. All of our patients have had it. Families had it. I had it last week. And it's just going, this is like a public service announcement. It's going to last a week.
It's not quick.
It's not quick. It doesn't move quick, but the cough and the congestion and the no fever,
the cough lingers.
It's going to linger. I know. And it hurts your chest. I know.
Are y'all seeing a lot of it at the clinic?
We are. And just like family, even like my mom called me this morning. She's like, this has got to go. Like, I need something. I'm like, it's just a virus. There's something I can give you. Yeah. Then I can give you. But yeah, so just over the counter, stay hydrated.
Wash your hands.
Try to rest. And it sucks. But
it's bad this year.
Around. The flu's really bad this year. Flu A is going around real bad. If you all of a sudden wake up with a high fever, not feeling good, it's probably the flu.
And flu is respiratory. So, that
probably the flu.
There's definitely a chance for pneumonia when all of that settles in. So
that's right.
Just stay hydrated, Take your
Yep.
cold and cough
I
medicines.
know, it's terrible.
And hopefully it all passes soon. I know that's what we were praying at my house. Santa came a few days late.
Oh, no.
But
Did y'all have the crud?
well, we had the flu.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Then we all got better. And so I guess we are just one of those few lucky families that had both strands of the flu. So
had a relapse, like another run through.
Well, it was like, I guess maybe our immune systems were wiped out from the first go round, and then 2 of them ended up with an ear infection. 2 of us ended up with pneumonia, and
Oh, yeah.
I couldn't.
Yeah.
I couldn't get out. I mean, like you said, the high fever, I couldn't get. I was seeing double, and I don't think I've ever had a fever that high as an adult. And I told him, I said, we just don't want to get Santa sick. So I talked to him. He's gonna do us a favor and come a few. So Santa came to our house the day after Christmas.
Oh,
which was nice because I got to go finish everything up on the after Christmas sales.
Yes, that's nice.
Stocking stuffers were a lot cheaper.
I bet they were, getting rid of all the candy and stuff.
So Morgan.
Yes.
Everybody loves to make New Year's resolutions.
Oh, yeah. All the resolutions. I've been working on my resolutions for like a month. Like I've been like
Are you really?
pre-gaming my resolutions.
See, I'm on the other end
preparing for my resolutions.
I'm on the other end of the spectrum. I'm like, I never stick to them, so I'm not even going to.
Well, see, and I never do either. And I was like, maybe if we really just get our head in the game, like really like have an actual game plan, and like we're gonna start it. So the supplements and exercising, all the things. Well, I will tell you, I was talking to our nurse Brittany like a few weeks ago.
Love her. If y'all go to Women's Wellness, Brittany's the best,
isn't she? And I was telling her I've got to start moving because I'm not an exercise girl. I do not work out.
Either.
It does not give me any kind of joy. I don't like to sweat. Yes, I don't like to
sweat. To be hot.
I'm not doing hot yoga. I'm not doing hot works. I'm not doing anything that's going to intentionally make me sweat.
Yeah.
For sure.
Or short of breath.
Unfortunately. I wish I loved it. I do. I wish I loved it. But I just am not that girl. So I have decided I'm going to try Pilates.
Okay. What is that like yoga? What is Pilates?
Todd and I were just talking about this. He was like, okay, so downward dog. I'm like, no, that's yoga. Pilates. So it does focus on stretching and stuff like that, but it's core. From my understanding now, I haven't actually started this. Now, keep in mind, I was pre-gaming my resolution.
So this is a thought.
So I have signed up.
Look at you.
I have booked my appointment, my class.
You're making me feel bad. Look bad over here.
For Friday.
So, day 2.
Yes.
Of the new year.
So I booked it like this weekend. Like I booked it. Like I'm like, okay, I'm going. I even booked like 4 or 5 classes. Like I went ahead and scheduled them because I'm like, we are gonna just give it. It's like I tell our patients when they come in, I'm like, you're gonna have to give it a few months for this process and the hormones and the things to really set in, and it's gonna take some time, or even weight loss. And so
take your own advice.
Take my own advice. It's hard. I don't love it. But Pilates focuses on the core strength and resistance training, so it's kind of like an all, whatever. And so I decided to go with Core and Co. They're a fairly new studio in Madison. But they do, and I don't even know if I'm saying this right, Legree. And apparently it's like a higher intensity because I'm like, okay, we might feel 80, but we are still young.
Let me
so I'm like, we still need some, I don't know.
Clay got this scale, okay, where you hold
yeah.
Okay, so Sean decided he needed to get one too. That thing
is the
devil.
Is it the path?
I don't know,
I've been
but
looking at
you
the
hold it with your hands, and that thing told me.
It tells you your body fat.
It told me my age. It told me that my age was older than I am, like 10 years.
Okay.
I was so mad. Clay's told him he was like 30 something. I was like, this is not cool.
Okay, I'll tell you what happened there. This is absolutely not scientific. Okay, do not come at me. But I feel like having children, you age like kind of in dog years. You know how dogs, like it's like really not like 1 year equals 7 years. I feel like every child you have
like adds
like 4 years.
See, okay, now I could get on board with that.
We age in childbearing years or whatever, childbirth years, something.
So women just automatically are going to have like
yes.
And we do have a higher body fat composition because of the way we're built to bear children.
Yeah, and our hormones.
I still didn't like that scale.
No,
I have not gotten back on. I was like, I'm not getting back on that thing. I hate it.
But I've been wanting one of those for the clinic because it does do more
And I was like, how is it
Body
telling me
composition
this just by
markings,
holding it with my hands? But I don't know how that technology works, but
I know. I don't either. But,
it's interesting. But
it
so
is
many
cool.
people, the majority of people, their New Year's resolutions are about their
Doing
health or
better.
fitness or losing
Yes.
weight. So
Yes.
you are our resident expert on all things health and wellness. So if you could talk to someone about how to be their healthiest version,
Better.
new
Yeah.
year, new you.
Yeah. So, number one, I
Give
would
us all the advice.
start with a wellness evaluation. Okay. So, we offer these at the women's clinic. The men's clinic offers them too. Ours is it's a no commitment. Sure, we do our membership stuff, but it's a no commitment type thing. You can come in, you can get the full set of labs done, you can have the consultation with the provider and really dive into all of it, see where you're deficient, what you need to focus on. Chances are, most of our patients, we're uncovering some things that are correctable. Like you can correct these things. They're not just these off the wall difficult things, even like your iron storage
Or like
and
vitamin D bottoming out like mine was.
vitamin D, things like that are simple that number one, your insurance probably going to pay for a doctor to check it. So that's one reason why we don't deal with insurance. But
so people are going through life with something
yes,
so fixable, so easy to fix, but just not knowing it.
That's right. That's right. And it's just there's no lab that tells, and something about having the actual results in front of you. You could be like, hey, well, why don't you just take it over the counter vitamin D? And they're like, sure. Okay. But actually having that lab that shows like you are deficient in this. And so this is facts,
And even if you don't feel bad,
to make you
these
actually
labs
take it.
Even if you're feeling great, these basic labs can show you things that you just might not be aware of.
Or you're going through life and thinking this is the number one statement I hear from our ladies upstairs, especially. I mean, I really thought I was going crazy. Like, I thought I was going crazy. And then, like, I started researching and, like, even down to, like, my ears itching. Like, is that really a thing for hormones? I'm like, it actually is. It sounds insane. But itchy ears and perimenopause, that's
skin problems all of a sudden.
Because it's related to your decline in estrogen, and which hydrates our skin, keeps all of our membranes moisturized and all of that. So literally, like, as we age and our ovaries shrivel up, so does our skin.
And we chalk it all up to we're just busy moms and we're just running all over the place. That's why we're tired.
You're going through a decade to a decade and a half transition
or
where
that we
your
think
body is losing things.
We think that's just how it's going to be. Some of us think, like, in our minds, we're going through perimenopause and then there'll be menopause and this is just what it's going to be like from now on. But
it is natural, but we don't have to suffer through it. And while the headlines will read hormone therapy is not preventative for cardiovascular disease, it's not preventative for this or that. Okay. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So just because nobody is going to throw billions of dollars to do studies on healthy people, so we don't have the study to say, oh, this allowed this person to live this much longer without a cardiovascular event, doesn't mean that being proactive about your health will not benefit you in the long run.
But you know what it hurts, Morgan? It hurts big pharma and the cardiac industry.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Get in the hormone industry. I don't know what to tell them.
Exactly. Exactly.
Get in the, omega fish oil industry. Get in the CoQ10 enzyme industry.
That's not where all the money is,
right?
Morgan.
I know.
We got to take our first break, but number one, get some lab work done. When we get back, Morgan's going to tell us all the other ways that we can go into this new year.
Go over my resolutions at least.
Yes. Yes. Her resolutions that we're going to hold her accountable to.
I need the accountability for sure.
Y'all stay with us. We will be right back here. It is Pour It Out Tuesday with Morgan Charlie here on the Lindsay Beckham Show. WIB 103.9. With Morgan Charlie here on the Lindsay Beckham Show. WIB 103.9.
103.9 WYAB. Stick to your New Year's resolution with the lighter meal option. Try any of our mouth-watering, delicious pizza bowls at Johnny's Pizza House, like our Mighty Meaty Chicken Ranchero, Barbecue Blast, Pepperoni Power, Buffalo Chicken, or our delicious Bacon Cheeseburger Bowl. You can enjoy your favorite pizza without the crust and with 400 fewer crustless calories. Dine in or pick up today at any Johnny's Pizza House location. Ring in the new year full of flavor and guilt-free at Johnny's Pizza House.
Nick Bain served Mississippi for over a decade in the State House. During that time, he fought for our children by protecting them against explicit materials pushed by the woke agenda. He protected taxpayers by streamlining government and helped create policies that have made Mississippi better. Nick and his team at Bain Bowen will use the same tenacity in helping you with all your legal matters. Call them today at 601-953-2994. Find Nick online at bainbowen.com. That's BAIN Bowen.com.
Pure Air Consultants offers services on your heating and cooling system. It's time to get your heating system serviced. We offer replacement, service, maintenance agreements. It's important because if you have a gas heating system, it can produce carbon monoxide. So you want to make sure you have your system serviced and cleaned to protect your family. You want to make sure your system is safe to run. You can find us on our website at mypureairconsultants.com, mypureairconsultants.com.
I'm here with John Ravenstein, and John, you sure seem to love what you do.
What's not to love?
Working with diamonds and gemstones?
Ever since I was a kid, growing up in Northeast Jackson, I dreamed of being a jeweler.
You knew that early on what you wanted to be in life?
I would ride my bike every day after school, all the way down to my parents' store on Capitol Street to clean the jewelry cases, just to see every diamond I could. It was amazing.
Like a kid in a candy store, huh?
And right then I knew it was either that or a rock star.
I didn't know you could sing.
You know, I can't. That's why I'm a jeweler.
I don't know, John. If you think about it, you got thousands of fans.
Yeah.
And women who adore you.
Okay.
You're a rock star.
I guess you're right. And these are my Rolling Stones.
Juniker Jewelry, Mississippi's direct diamond importer. From anywhere in Mississippi, we're at 1485 Highland Colony Parkway, just south of 463 in Madison, and junikerjewelry.com.
You often hear life referred to as running a race. The same can be said for financial planning and investing. Think of Wheeler Parker as your track coach to help you run your best financial life. Wheeler Parker provides decades of investment and wealth management strategy and experience in navigating life's hills, valleys, and curves, strictly from a financial perspective, of course. Life's a race. It takes money to run it well. And whether you're just out of the blocks or approaching the finish line, Wheeler Parker is here for the journey. Wheeler Parker, financial advisor, 601-607-7596. Vans Comics, Cards, and Games is your local sports cards and memorabilia store, plus Pokemon, board games, comics, and more. Get in the game, make history, and own it at Vans Comics, Cards, and Games, Pear Orchard Road in Ridgeland, and at vansccg.com. Better ingredients, better pizza with a better website. Papa John's and papajohns.com team up for the best experience. Save more with Papa Rewards and all the best deals. Order today and enjoy the new specials and Papa's pairings at papajohns.com and at locations throughout the metro.
Grizz Nation, your Memphis Grizzlies are back home on Tuesday, December 30th at 7 p.m. to take on an Eastern Conference foe in the Philadelphia 76ers. Get to FedEx Forum early to get your Memphis Grizzlies superhero lunchbox featuring Ja Morant and Jaren Jackson Jr. Visit grizzlies.com/tickets to secure your place today or go to the FedEx Forum box office in Memphis.
Come together right now.
Welcome back into the Lindsay Beckham Show. It is Pour It Out Tuesday. We are live from the Men's Health and Women's Wellness of Mississippi Studios here with Morgan Charlie, our expert on all things health and wellness. 601-879-0002 is the number to call in if you have any questions for Morgan while she is here. 601-879-4648 is our text line. Morgan, we already had a comment saying, I have the itchy ears issue.
It's a thing.
And it sucks. It's a thing.
It is a thing. And like I said, the saying, the ovaries shrivel up and die. Well, they lubricate. They lubricate joints. They lubricate our skin. They lubricate everything. So in your ears, like that's skin. And you have your mucous membranes in there. and they're dry, and so they itch, and people are like, oh my gosh. And your estrogen actually plays a role with your histamine levels and things like that, which cause itching too. So there's a lot that goes into it.
And your skin's the largest organ
it
of your
is.
body.
And one thing that, estrogen plays a role in every single organ. Every single organ. Our vessels, our blood vessels, it's what keeps them compliant. Like they can expand and dilate and all of that. It keeps them flexible instead of these rigid, hard arteries that we end up having problems with later, cardiovascular issues later in life.
Is that what happens with collagen too? Is that because the elasticity in your skin all of a sudden kind of disappears, your eyes sink in and
well,
seem
and
hollowed out?
a lot of that too is the way that the fat, how we process our fat, what we hold on to, what we don't hold on to anymore, like our muscle and things like that. But we do lose like some fat that's in our face. That sounds like a good issue, but it's really not, because then we get that hollowing out under our eyes and things like that. But too, just the plumpness. Like think of a raisin versus a grape. That's kind of
nobody wants to look like a raisin,
know, right? But that's what happens with our skin too, because we do have a decline in like hyaluronic acid and things like that that hydrates our skin. So,
and there are so many brands, skincare, you see it all the time: hyaluronic acid, collagen. How do you know you're getting the good hyaluronic acid, or the kind that's actually going to be beneficial?
And so I'm a big ZO skin health girl, and there are no real hyaluronic acid products in our line, because science is what science is, and a hyaluronic acid molecule is too large, like,
to penetrate the skin.
Yes. So when it's in it, it's just setting something on top of your skin. It's not actually going in and correcting.
You're wasting money on all these.
I mean, if you want to use them, sure, they make us feel good and all that, but it's just sitting on top of your skin. So you can do it if it makes you happy, but
you're probably not going to see.
It's
real
not
benefits.
you're gonna keep having to just reapply it to give you that same result, instead of actually
changing what's
correcting
underneath.
something underneath your skin. So
lab work, number one.
Yes, lab work.
Check your labs.
Check your labs. We do a very thorough investigation of all of our ladies' health. So obviously we do our hormones, but we do the regular blood count. We check the thyroid. We look at, because about 98% of our patients come in with the symptoms of, I'm tired, fatigue. When I work out, like I just can't work out like I used to. So exercise fatigue. My hair is thinning, like what's going on. All of those are signs of low iron and iron deficiency. And generally you're going to look at your blood count and say, well, you're not anemic, so your iron's fine. That's not always true. We could be low in our stores. And two, we don't have to let everything fail to where it affects something else, like our red blood cells, before we fix it. We can look at it and see that our iron is deficient. It may not be causing anemia yet that shows up in your regular blood count, but you're deficient at the functional level. So we can replace that so that we don't have to get anemia to try to backtrack and correct a problem, if that makes sense.
Question: when you check hormone levels, are you getting a accurate picture of what somebody's hormone levels look like, even though they differ throughout different times of the month depending on your cycle?
That's what's so fun. That's what's so fun about hormones, and females especially, is no. And that's why if you go to your typical OBGYN office for your annual, they're going to draw your labs. And if you're in your 40s and that day your ovaries woke up and decided that, you know what, we're going to do a good job today. We're going to go to work. Does it
matter where you are in your cycle?
It does matter where you are in your cycle. But one thing about perimenopause is it becomes erratic. Your cycle is not on that 28-day cycle like it once was.
So it's just all over the place.
It's all over the place. Our hormones are having a field day, but they are not playing on the same field.
So you can check hormones one week and then the next week,
absolutely.
like 4
in
times.
Perimenopause, absolutely.
During that month, if I came in and you checked my hormone levels once a week for a month, they could look different every time.
They can. And that's why perimenopause is such a precise, confusing situation. Menopause, we know what's happening. The ovaries are just done. Like there's nothing happening. We just know that.
This is 10 years
Yeah.
prior to that.
10 to 15 years before that, it's when nothing makes sense. It's the zone of chaos. Nothing is making sense anymore. And one day your estrogen could be 300, and the next day it could be 5.
And this is why I have such a short temper these days, right?
Yes. It really is. Like, we're losing progesterone, which helps us have the ability to deal with these stressors.
So when people are just getting on my nerves just because they're breathing.
You're having a spike in estrogen, but our progesterone is just steadily declining throughout that decade. So we have our babysitter that says, "Hey girl, chill." It's running away. It's running out steadily, going away. And then we've got estrogen that is just off the charts. But then sometimes when we have that withdrawal from estrogen, that's when we're having our hot flashes and sweating and all that kind of stuff that's happening.
Crying.
Other vasomotor symptoms. Yeah, because we're just having this erratic influx and then recession of these hormones. Like, nothing is going the way it's supposed to.
Men have it so easy.
I know, they really do. All they have to focus on is their testosterone.
They don't have to carry the babies. They don't have to go through all the influx of hormones by being pregnant and then delivering a baby, and then what you feel like after and the post, and then the perimenopause that lasts forever and a day. They have to deal with none of this.
But they also haven't had to deal with more than 2 decades of the health system telling them something that they need is going to kill them either.
Right.
So, we've been told for over 20 years now that estrogen's bad and it's going to give us breast cancer and heart attacks. Meanwhile, it's the complete opposite.
It's actually protecting our hearts.
Yeah. And, it'd be like the health system telling men that they can't have testosterone because testosterone could cause prostate cancer. That's not true. Like, prostate cancer has testosterone, my brain just went dead. See, there we go. There's that perimenopause.
It's perimenopause.
Receptors. My gosh, the R word. I was like, the R word, the receptors. Good Lord help me.
Look, I know.
So, prostate cancer tumors have testosterone receptors on it. So testosterone could make it grow, but it's not going to cause it. And it's the same way as breast cancer tumors. Certain ones have estrogen receptors. So estrogen feeds it. It'll make it grow, but it's not causing it.
But that's why before you start hormone replacement therapy, in women, a lot of times you
want to make sure you don't have
a mammogram.
Yeah, you want to make sure you don't have breast cancer. If you do develop breast cancer, we certainly don't want to be feeding it. But for 20 years, it has been taboo to use estrogen in women because of this lie. But yet men, testosterone can feed, prostate cancer just like estrogen can feed breast cancer. But have we deprived men of their testosterone?
No.
Heavens no. I wouldn't dare do that.
One thing I have talked to a few friends about, one that was diagnosed with breast cancer, and she's kind of on this anti-mammogram viewpoint. And so I started to look into that, and mammograms have false positives
a lot
of the time. And there are other ways. You can ultrasound the breast, but that's not really considered the normal way to do things.
Right.
I wonder how we get to that point where doctors will listen and say, well, let's do it the way you want to do it instead of just that status quo.
It's insurance.
Yeah.
Because even if I were to order the breast ultrasound and insurance you go to get it done, we're going to get a pushback, and your insurance is going to say, oh, no, you have to have a mammogram first before we cover this. Why?
They're painful.
Why do we have to? There's no way that little ultrasound machine for a tech to run that, it costs any more than that big old mammogram.
Right.
Machine.
You would think, it's both diagnostic imaging. Why do we still have those? Why can't we just make ultrasound the new go-to?
Just go-to, yeah.
For breast
cancer.
I've
had a few patients that, and I've gone round and round about it because they obviously want to know if they have breast cancer, but they do not want to go have a mammogram. And
How foolproof is
So-
just checking just yourself? Like,
If you're, educated to do it and you do it the right way and you're really diligent in it, I think that it's definitely helpful, I think we have the technology to look inside, and so I think we should have access to those things. But too, one thing I've thought about, because there is a new, I have to look it up. I can't remember the name of it, but you lay on it and it's like water-based, I think. So it's
Oh,
kinda
really?
ultrasonic, it's ultrasound
And it
somehow, and it's just it doesn't squeeze, but it's like you're laying your breast almost like a water bed, and that kinda helps with the imaging because you have to have some sort of conductor, I guess, to see inside there. That's why, like, you have the gel for the ultrasounds and things like that.
Right.
So there is something new, and it does travel. It's a traveling thing, and it comes to I want maybe not Merit Health. It comes around here. It comes locally.
Does insurance, are they good about covering it or no?
That's the thing. But too, if things like this mobile device had a reasonable cash pay price,
So many would do it.
so many would just do it anyways, because even though if your insurance pays for something like that, like an imaging diagnostic, whatever, you might pay your $50 when you leave that clinic, but I would bet you're getting a bill later that
Absolutely,
you
for
don't
whatever they
correlate
don't
with
cover,
it, and
yeah.
then you're like, you don't think about the fact that you paid $300 technically out of pocket. You just think, oh well, I paid my copay,
And then you get the bill
and
later.
then so if somebody offered it to you for $199 cash pay, and you're like, oh no, well my insurance covers my mammograms,
but it doesn't really.
but you paid more than $300.
You just didn't realize it.
Yeah, you're just not adding it all together like that.
Yeah, they also have that new technology, like the BRCA testing or
The
whatever
BRCA
it's called.
or
So if you have a family history and it can show, I guess, if you have the certain markers.
Are you talking about for breast cancer?
Yes.
The BRCA gene? Is that
Yeah.
what you're talking about?
I think
1 and 2?
yes.
Yeah.
So a lot of people go ahead and have like mastectomies, and
Yeah.
I'm kind of like, do you really want to do that if you don't have
Because,
breast cancer?
there's majority of breast cancers are not genetic.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Because see, they sell you on, you need this if you have a strong
Yeah.
family history.
Mhm.
Interesting.
Yeah, like, majority of them are not genetic anyways. So, it's kinda like,
Do you really want to go that route?
yeah, okay. And this is where you can't get into, well, this is what I would do, and you can't put your own personal thoughts and feels into a lot of things when it comes to patient care and stuff, because
Just have
you
to give
just
them
have
the facts.
you have to go with the facts. But just me being me, if I was surrounded with women in my family that have breast cancer, I would go have the gene test done. Without it, am I going to go look? No, probably not.
Right.
I'm just not. But am I going to just go remove the body parts?
I think it's I've known people who've done it, who've had the surgery and removed their breast because of that testing, and I'm like, oh, that's very invasive. I don't know that I would
See,
wanna go
I don't know, especially like we were just talking about how good, we have technology. It's almost 2026. Hello.
Right.
We have technology. We can look. We can look. We can look. If it was more accessible, I'm not going to go remove my breast because I've got a gene. You better
just gonna be
believe I'm
very
going to
careful.
be looking every few months, every 6 months or
Right.
whatever it is. Like I'm
Right.
going to, because breast cancer itself, now there are some that are really fast growing. Breast cancer is not fast growing for the most part. Like
So
it's
if you're having
it's
your
slow.
annual
Yeah.
or every 6 month,
Yeah, if you're looking
testing
at it,
and looking.
you're going to see it, and then we can remove the breast.
Right,
You
exactly.
know?
We got to take our second break. Y'all stay with us. We've got lots more to talk about. This is so interesting to me. I love this conversation. We will be right back here. It is Poured Out Tuesday with Morgan Charlie here on the Lindsay Beckham Show, WIAB 103.9. Tuesday with Morgan Charlie here on the Lindsay Beckham Show, WIAB 103.9.
Keep it tuned here to 103.9 WYAB.
Stick to your New Year's resolution with the lighter meal option. Try any of our mouth-watering, delicious pizza bowls at Johnny's Pizza House, like our Mighty Meaty Chicken Ranchero, Barbecue Blast, Pepperoni Power, Buffalo Chicken, or our delicious Bacon Cheeseburger Bowl. You can enjoy your favorite pizza without the crust and with 400 fewer crustless calories. Dine in or pick up today at any Johnny's Pizza House location. Ring in the new year full of flavor and guilt-free at Johnny's Pizza House.
Americans for Prosperity is Mississippi's and the country's leading grassroots organization dedicated to promoting economic freedom and personal liberty. Americans for Prosperity advocates for limited government, free market policies, and empowering individuals. When given freedom and opportunity, Americans are capable of extraordinary things. If you are ready to make a difference in our community and want to get involved, then visit americansforprosperity.org. Be a part of positive change at americansforprosperity.org. Paid for by Americans for Prosperity.
Pure Air Consultants offers services on your heating and cooling system. It's time to get your heating system serviced. We offer replacement, service, maintenance agreements. It's important because if you have a gas heating system, it can produce carbon monoxide. So you want to make sure you have your system serviced and cleaned to protect your family. You want to make sure your system is safe to run. You can find us on our website at mypureairconsultants.com, mypureairconsultants.com.
CBS News Brief. The man accused of planting pipe bombs outside Republican and Democratic headquarters in D.C. the night before the Capitol riot has a detention center hearing at this hour. The Justice Department says he's a risk. His lawyers argue he's lived without incident for the past 4 years. CBS's Scott McFarland.
He hasn't entered a plea, and the defense has argued the prosecutors have not made a case here, but they want to argue today he simply hasn't been proven dangerous and should be released pending the outcome of his criminal matters.
The explosives did not go off and no one was hurt. Millions of Americans shivering through the latest surge and Arctic air blasting across the northern U.S. CBS's Ian Lee is in Syracuse, New York.
People are just hunkering down, waiting out the storm. There's a winter storm warning in effect until tomorrow morning, and we're expected to get snow straight into 2026.
On Wall Street at this hour, stocks are lower, the Dow off nearly 50 points. CBS News Brief, I'm Cammie McCormick.
ABS causes mass hysteria by providing Office Tech that actually does its job.
Relax. At Advantage Business Systems, we know office technology isn't that exciting, but we do know it is life-changing. Work-life-changing, that is. Because the latest copiers, printers, mailing machines, and even telephone systems can keep your office running smoothly. Visit absms.com. Advantage Business Systems, helping your business do business.
This is Jack Hoffman. For nearly 31 years, Tico's Steakhouse has been a staple of fine dining in Jackson, Mississippi. Dad has long since desired for me to come work alongside him. And now that I'm here, I would like to invite you to come experience our family tradition of our hospitality, sizzling steaks, and healthy poured beverages. Our dining rooms are open and we are taking reservations. Our private rooms are also available along with takeout. Call today or stop in to experience Tico's in the second generation.
Tico's Steakhouse, East County Line Road in Ridgeland, 601-956-1030.
We all love the farm-to-table food concept, right? Well, at Burnt Corn Farm, they bring you locally grown flowers straight from the farm to the vase. With a wide selection of flowers and excellent service, Burnt Corn Farm will make your next party or shower a southern delight. Sign up for a monthly bouquet subscription, and their farm fresh flowers will brighten your days all season long. You can also book your next family photo session in their wildflower field. That's Burnt Corn Farm on Facebook and Instagram.
Looking for farm fresh produce, high quality local beef, dairy, and desserts? Look no further than the Farm Store in Flora. We've got the sweetest, juiciest fruits and vibrant vegetables from Two Dog Farms, plus premium beef, all from right here in the community. Whether you're cooking up a feast or just grabbing a healthy snack, the Farm Store has got you covered. Freshness you can taste, prices you'll love. Find us on Facebook at The Farm Store by Two Dog Farm. Here's a word from John White, the owner of Two Gun Tactical in Flowood and Ridgeland.
I carry a gun every day, all the time. Last year in America, 2 million legal guns were pulled and it stopped the threat. So I'm really wearing a firearm just to stop the threat. There's more likelihood of me just pulling it and not using it than there is using it. TwoGunTactical.com, TwoGunTactical.com.
Two Gun Tactical, the South's only country club.
Welcome back to Pour It Out Tuesday on the Lindsay Beckham Show here with Morgan Charlie, where we have just been doing some research in the break.
We have.
Dr. Walker, we have something for you.
That's right. So we were just talking about the ultrasound screenings, and I was mentioning that there is a mobile breast ultrasound company, and they travel. And so they will be here, just if any of you ladies are listening and would like to do this.
Instead of a
mammogram. And or men, you get your wives' boobies checked out.
And this is actually more, I mean, it really is truly more accurate.
Yeah, it is.
Than a mammogram.
Because if a mammogram shows up something and they are very sensitive, so they're going to have false positives.
That scare you to death.
Then they're going to send you for an ultrasound.
Right. So why not just do
this is the ultrasound
first?
I know. It's $295, and
Cash
right
pay.
now, cash pay, no insurance, $295, but they will actually be in Madison February the 16th. February 16th at the Madison Hilton Garden Inn, right there on 463. So,
and think about it, ladies. A lot of times, if you do use insurance to cover your mammogram, you're going to have a copay, and then it might not even cover the whole thing. You may end up getting a bill later on, so it may be costing you that much with your insurance for a mammogram.
Yeah, and the way that insurances are just doing now, they're covering less, they're charging more. It's
at older ages.
Headache.
I mean, you know,
right? But we did just find in our research little minute here we had that so this is HerScan. If y'all look it up, it's HerScan, HER scan.com, and we can actually host a screening event. So
I think that would be perfect for women's wellness.
I think that would be perfect for our members, for any of the ladies in the community. I'm going to reach out to them actually, and we'll see what we can come up with. So stay tuned on that, because
I was just telling Morgan, I'm 41. I haven't had a mammogram yet. I know that I need to do that, but I would rather have the ultrasound because of the false positives and how uncomfortable they are. And this would be something I would definitely partake in.
Yeah, for sure. So if you, and two, I would imagine your health savings accounts would cover it if you've got those. And
it's like a win-win for all.
Yeah, I feel like we can find ways to get these things, you know, maybe not financing options, but something. We get, you know, if you need a mammogram or you want to come do this, we'll figure it out.
But that, you know, that one-time cash pay, no insurance, we just see so many models leaning that way because it's much more convenient and affordable for patients to go that route.
That's why we do things the way that we do. And not to mention, most of our patients we're doing hormones with, and it's not just a one size fits all. It's an ongoing, like we talked about, a decade to a decade and a half. And it's not like when we start, number one, I always start patients in a stepwise manner as far as hormones go. So we know what is working, what, if you have a negative effect to something and something is too high, we can adjust it, and we know what the issue is.
It's so much better to deal with you guys than an insurance company that you're having to answer to, that you're having to get pre-authorizations.
Right. And they won't, because they have said hormones are not preventative care.
So they won't cover it.
They're not going to cover it anyways. They think, well,
what a headache.
Yeah.
They just even deal with
it's just optional, and it's not. I read a report that said it was up to 100,000 women have died over the last 20 years because of the lack of estrogen prescribed. So that was wild to me. Like 100,000 women
are dying
prematurely.
They are dying before they should.
Yeah, died prematurely, mainly because of cardiovascular issues. That was directly related to,
because of this bad information that we have been given, and because insurance companies will not cover.
Well, and because all of the cardiovascular studies have been done on white men. Love you,
Makes
fellas.
total sense, right?
But love you, fellas. But guess what?
Our bodies are different.
We are not small men.
No,
we are not just small men.
We are built so differently.
Women present with cardiovascular disease differently. It can be smoldering and linger and have less side effects because, come on, let's be honest, we tolerate pain a little bit better than men do.
Of course we do.
So men can
Have you
go
ever
in,
seen a man with a cold?
Yeah, right. So even a heart attack, you know, us ladies are going to be nauseated and have all these other side effects. We're not going to have this shooting pain down our left arm. We're going to have like back pain, and it's our gallbladder, and we're nauseated. And meanwhile,
it was like acid reflux.
We've had a heart attack over the last 4 days, and we got sent home from the hospital because of anxiety.
Right, exactly.
You just have anxiety. So that's what women have to deal with. It's kind of
It's sad.
It's sad.
It's sad.
I hope it's turning around. Hopefully, at least black box warnings have been taken off of estrogen now. So there's that. One step.
RFK is my hero.
Yeah. one step for ladies. Here we go.
One giant leap for mankind.
Womankind.
Womankind. There we
day.
go.
We're not there yet, but
not there yet.
No,
But at least it's a start, and I do think it's a wake up call when we see these healthcare models like men's health and women's wellness, and people realize, hey, I can take care of my health and cut the insurance company out of it completely because they obviously aren't making the best decisions for me.
No. And I've said it for a long time. I mean, your car insurance, they're not paying for your gas.
Right.
Your car insurance is not paying for your oil changes that keep your car running. They're not paying for your tires to keep it on the road.
They don't tell you what kind of tires you can buy.
They are not doing that. They're paying for if you get in a wreck.
Right.
And so if you take that, and that is what health insurance really is doing.
Get a catastrophic plan.
Yep.
And then go with one of these monthly models like you guys have at New Care and Men's Health and Women's Wellness. And there's a new name?
Yes, for the Men's Health Clinic. Yep. We have expanded Men's Health and have decided to rebrand, and it is MVP Men's Clinic. So y'all will be seeing that soon.
We're gonna have to change.
I think they've already been working on a new sign.
Oh, new signs coming. We need a pink. We need a pink women's next to it.
It really is discriminatory around here.
Micah, are you listening? I'm requesting some pink in the women's
pink
part.
Neon sign, something.
Andrew, that has the show right before mine, Andrew Gasser. He has his wife got him. Did you see the sign?
I saw it. I did.
His wife got him a new sign for Christmas.
I love that.
And I was like, I love the color. I need one of those for the Lindsay Beckham show and women's wellness.
For sure.
So we're gonna have to throw some pink in there, Micah.
I mean, I'm just not feeling the love.
MVP. That can mean.
Yep. So you can be the MVP of your life.
Most
fellas.
MVP stands for
most valuable player.
Most valuable player. I was thinking VIP. I was thinking very important person. I don't know why. I just was not click. Perimenopause.
I know. Our neurons don't function.
That's what they do to us. All right. We got to take our last break. It goes by so quick, Morgan.
It really does.
So fast. Y'all stay with us. We will be right back here. It is Pour It Out Tuesday with Morgan Charlie on the Lindsay Beckham Show. Here it is Pour It Out Tuesday with Morgan Charlie on the Lindsay Beckham Show.
.1039 WYAB.
Ladies, tired of running on empty, sleepless nights, mood swings, stubborn weight, skin that has lost its glow? It is not just getting older. It is your body begging for help. Hey, y'all, I'm Morgan at Women's Wellness in Mississippi. At Women's Wellness in Mississippi, we bring it all together. Hormone therapy, medical weight loss, and the latest, greatest aesthetic treatments like facials, lasers, Botox, and so much more. This is where wellness and beauty meet so that you can feel amazing inside and out. At Women's Wellness in Mississippi, the best version of you is waiting right around the corner.
Efficient and trouble-free payroll processing is crucial to a business's success, and a lot of businesses are struggling with it. PeopleLease, a local payroll provider, not only offers top-of-the-line software, but also provides on-demand payroll support services. With PeopleLease, you're never on your own at every step of your payroll process. PeopleLease has the expertise in managing payroll challenges and will work hard to understand your business and employees. That's what makes PeopleLease the perfect choice for you and your business. Learn more online at peoplelease.com.
Hello, I'm Gary Jolly from the Tractor Store. LS Tractor understands your passion for the land, and just like you, LS Tractor is committed to excellence and superior products. LS Tractor comes with a long list of standard features that are unmatched by other brands and backed with the LS commitment to provide exceptional customer service and satisfaction. You get a lot more for your money with the LS Tractor. Come to the Tractor Store in Richland to experience the LS difference. The Tractor Store in Richland.
If you want the best health care, where do you go? The Mayo Clinic. If you want the best care for your vehicle, where do you go? Mayo Auto Clinic in Raymond. Mayo Auto Clinic does foreign and domestic vehicles and diesel repair. Mayo Auto Clinic has ASE certified techs with over 25 years of experience. You can extend the life of your car or truck when you take it to Mayo Auto Clinic. For cost-effective repairs and maintenance, go to the best, Mayo Auto Clinic. Open weekdays at 7 a.m. Highway 18 in Raymond.
Your roof is constantly exposed to the elements, battling dirt, algae, and stains. But with Watkins Construction and Roofing Roof Wash Service, you can keep it looking like new. A proprietary rooficide treatment is EPA approved, safe, and guaranteed to prevent algae from coming back for at least 2 years. No harsh chemicals, no damage, no black streaks. Just a clean, beautiful roof that lasts. Call Watkins Construction and Roofing at 601-966-8233 or visit nomoreroofstains.com today.
It can be hard to move past the guilt, times of weakness, and regret, knowing you weren't there for your family when they needed you the most. But there is life after addiction. We're seeing broken families restored, one man at a time, through our vehicle, cash, and thrift store donations. It's given Mercy House Adult and Teen Challenge the ability to help these men succeed in having better lives. Donate a vehicle, running or not, and we'll come pick it up. Call today, 601-572-7296, or visit us at vehicledonationsms.com.
Y'all come see us at Flora Animal Hospital, your trusted hometown vet. We offer a wide variety of veterinary services, including boarding. Dr. Kaylee McCary is a Madison County native who has been serving the Flora community and surrounding areas since 2013. She leads our team of highly trained and compassionate women. We are located at 740 Highway 49 in the Cotton Exchange Plaza. Call us today at 601-879-3222. At Flora Animal Hospital, we treat your pets like our own.
I'm speaking with Lee Bounds of Rapid Rate Mortgage. How does real estate agent Rita Jensen succeed when time is of the essence?
In today's market, it is so important to communicate and close on time. Typically have 30 days to close, get a home inspection, appraisal, title work, that kind of thing is a mortgage process. And a realtor relationship is so important. With a realtor like Rita Jensen with Remax Connection, she helps us to close on time.
RitaJensen.net.
Come together.
Welcome back to the show. It is Tuesday, Pour It Out Tuesday with Morgan Charlie, where we have been discussing 2026, new year, new you,
Yes.
and what you need to do to get healthy in the new year. That's so many people's New Year's resolutions, as we know. And if you want to stick to that New Year's resolution, then Morgan can help you do that.
That's right. That's what we're there for. More than a New Year's resolution, just in general, longevity, vitality.
You want to
all the
live.
things.
You want to be around to see your kids and
move, and we want to
grandkids.
breathe, and we want to live, and we want to do it without feeling like we're gonna just turn to stone. That's what
We
I
want
like.
to do it without perimenopause.
Yes, that's right. We're gonna get there. We
Absolutely.
are.
Morgan, tell people where they can find you and how they can get an appointment and come in and get those labs done
Yes,
and
so
get
you
going.
can head to our website, womenswellnessms.com. We have a wellness evaluation. So womenswellnessms.com/wellness-evaluation will take you there, but you can get there just on our homepage. You can find me, Morgan Charlie _ on Instagram, Facebook.
Y'all go follow
everywhere.
Morgan. She posts so much informative content.
Yep.
You really do. You've gotten so good at
Well,
that.
that is what everybody should be doing, is educating patients so that they can make informed decisions. So everything is a
truthful
conversation.
information,
Yes,
you know.
everything is just a conversation and what's best for you, not one size fits all. So that's our
Exactly. I
goal.
love that. And I love everyone at Women's Wellness. I cannot recommend them enough. I got to get back in there and see you guys.
Yep.
I could stay there all day.
We love that.
I love the place. It is so calming and beautiful in there, and y'all have really done a great job. So y'all get over there. You will not regret it. I told you we could have this conversation. We could go for a whole nother hour, but you will be back here.
Yep.
Next
We'll be back
Tuesday.
next
Morgan will
Tuesday.
be with me
Mhm.
in 2026 on Tuesdays for Pour It Out Tuesdays
Yep.
with Morgan, and we are excited for that.
Yep. I'll let y'all know if I'm dying from my new venture of Pilates.
Hopefully you won't. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.